Everyone warns you about the cold. Everyone warns you about rents, about bills, but almost nobody warns you about the comfort trap. And this is the single biggest reason why skilled professionals such as engineers, doctors, and teachers move to Canada and end up working an entry-level job for years. Today, we'll be discussing the biggest mistake immigrants make when they land in Canada and exactly how to avoid this trap so that you don't wake up 5 years from now wondering where your career went. Hello, friends. Welcome to 360 Canada Vibes, where we share real experiences and helpful tips about excelling as an immigrant in Canada. If you're new here, remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. All right, let's paint this picture together. You land in Canada. Your dream has finally come true. Then you are hit with your first reality, getting a job. You quickly begin applying for jobs that fit your qualification while heavily depending on your fast depleting savings to sustain you. The jobs are not forthcoming and you begin to panic. Your next smart move? You take a survival job, maybe at a warehouse, driving Uber, or working retail. This comes handy with paying your bills, but here is where the mistake happens. You work 37 to 40 hours a week and you come home very exhausted. You don't mind because your bills are being paid and you start to feel safe. Before you know it, 1 month on the survival job turns to 6, turns to 12 months. You find that you've stopped applying for jobs in your actual field because you're too tired or you procrastinate. You do it later. My friend, you have entered the comfort trap. And guess what? You're no longer thriving. You're just surviving. You might say, well, I'm getting the Canadian experience. But trust me, flipping burgers is not a Canadian experience, especially if you're a software engineer. It's just work. The longer you stay in a survival job that has absolutely nothing to do with your career, the bigger the gap on your professional resume gets, and employers begin to wonder why you haven't worked in your field for a long time. So how do you beat this? Use the 70-30 rule. If you must take a survival job, never work more than 70% of your energy on it. Reserve 30% of your energy for your real job. If you work in night shifts, send LinkedIn connection requests before you go to bed. If you work during the weekends, do well to attend networking events during the week. Don't wait until you're settled to network. Integrate yourself into a community and actively network with the people there. And by community, I mean those who share similar interests with you. It's the only way out. Remember, your first job in Canada is not your final destination. It's just an entry point. You did not fly miles away from home, leaving the comfort of your family, your friends, and the world you have built just to come here to survive. You came here to succeed, so don't let the survival job become your identity. It's just a stepping stone. Start small if you must, but step on it and move up. And the earlier you start planning your transition, the faster your life improves. If you are planning your move to Canada, or if you're already here and you feel stuck, don't forget, this is the channel for you, so do well to subscribe. And we're going to navigate this journey together, honestly and successfully. I hope this helps. See you in my next video. Bye.